Here we are in the grand prayer hall of Tsem Ladrang. We're just preparing to invite Lati Rinpoche's stupa containing his bone relics to Kechara House. His Eminence Lati Rinpoche was one of Tsem Rinpoche's gurus from Ganden Shatse Monastery, and it was Lati Rinpoche actually who requested Tsem Rinpoche to come abroad to teach. So really it's because of Lati Rinpoche that Tsem Rinpoche is here in Malaysia teaching us now, and now spiritual guide of Kechara organization, which is 13 departments strong. So this is a very, very auspicious day when we're inviting these relics and Lati Rinpoche's stupa over to Kechara House. It signifies the blessings of the lineage will be with the center, and that our works may be as prolific and as beneficial as Lati Rinpoche and all the teachers before him.
This stupa contains the holy relics of His Eminence Lati Rinpoche, one of His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche's gurus from Ganden Shatse Monastery. It was Lati Rinpoche who requested His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche to make that first trip to Malaysia in 1992 to give teachings and fundraise for the monastery. Without Lati Rinpoche's great compassion in doing so, Kechara House would not exist today. Thus, the students here at Kechara House have a special connection to Lati Rinpoche. One of the last living Buddhas to have practiced in Tibet and India, His Eminence Lati Rinpoche belonged to a rare class of scholars and practitioners. He was renowned for his mastery of Haruka Tantras, becoming one with Haruka himself. As spiritual advisor to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, Lati Rinpoche was so highly respected that he acted as an emissary and liaison between Ganden Shatse and His Holiness. Lati Rinpoche entered clear light meditation on 12 April 2010, where he remained in a meditative state, thukdam, for 3 days. During this time, Lati Rinpoche's body remained warm and upright. Upon hearing of Lati Rinpoche's passing, for 10 consecutive nights, His Eminence Tsem Rinpoche offered 100 butter lamps and prayers to the monk who had become Haruka in one lifetime. A bone relic from Lati Rinpoche's cremation has been enshrined in this stupa and installed in Kechara House. Making offerings to Lati Rinpoche's relics is considered to be highly auspicious. As our lineage guru, Lati Rinpoche has a direct connection to us. In making offerings to his holy relics, the student creates a connection to receive the Dharma, and also creates the causes for Lati Rinpoche's relics to show miraculous signs in the future.
尊贵的拉蒂仁波切是詹都固仁波切在甘丹萨祭寺的上师之一，而这座舍利塔里面就供奉着拉蒂仁波切的神圣舍利子。在1992年，詹都固仁波切就是在拉蒂仁波切的劝请下，第一次来到马来西亚弘法，并为寺院筹款的。当年若没有拉蒂仁波切伟大无私的慈悲，就不会有今天的克切拉佛教中心。所以克切拉的詹都固仁波切弟子们与拉蒂仁波切有着很特殊的法缘。拉蒂仁波切是少数在西藏和印度修行过的大学者和修行大成就者。拉蒂仁波切以修持胜乐金刚密法著称，他与胜乐金刚无二无别。拉蒂仁波切是第14世达赖喇嘛法王的宗教顾问，他也在甘丹萨祭司和法王之间扮演着特使和协调员的角色，备受尊敬。在2010年4月12日，拉蒂仁波切圆寂，并进入禅定长达3天。在这期间，拉蒂仁波切的金身一直保持直立和柔软。当詹都固仁波切得悉拉蒂仁波切圆寂后，就连续10天供养100盏酥油灯和祈祷，给予这一位在仪式内就成为圣乐金刚的高僧。尊贵的拉蒂仁波切的神圣舍利子已经被装入这个舍利塔里，并且供奉在克切拉佛教中心里。为拉蒂仁波切的舍利子做供养是非常的吉祥殊胜的。身为我们的传承上师，拉蒂仁波切与我们有着直接的法缘。当一个弟子向拉蒂仁波切的舍利塔做供养时，他将为自己种下接触佛法的殊胜因缘，并且制造善因，让拉蒂仁波切的舍利塔在未来显现吉祥征兆。
are now in Kechara House. We've invited His Eminence Lati Rinpoche's stupa into Kechara House 1, our main temple. We have made offerings. Kechara House President Dr. May Perng made body, speech and mind offerings to Lati Rinpoche, which is the tradition. And then all liaisons of Kechara, as well as members and friends, had the opportunity to offer katas to Lati Rinpoche and aspirational prayers. This signifies that we make a connection to one of our lineage lamas, who is the very reason that Tsem Rinpoche is here in Malaysia and why we are here in Kechara House. Lati Rinpoche's stupa will now be here in Kechara House all the time, and everyone is welcome to come and make offerings at any time to Lati Rinpoche, as well as your own personal prayers. Thank you.